Good morning, my name is Gordon and I'm just going to show you around the Mercedes ML as requested. Just doing a little introduction so you can see our forecourt, a little bit of what we're about. Obviously you can see we do a number of similar vehicles to the ML. We've got lots of prestige SUVs and 4x4s, including a number of X5s you can see over my shoulder, and that's Mercedes GLA in front of it. Behind me we've got obviously a selection of luxury saloons as well, and if I go that much further you can see a number of other SUVs, just so you know that the ML is in good company and we're very familiar with this sort of vehicle. I'll get on with it now. Just to walk you around the exterior, like I mentioned over the phone, there's a few bits that we still want to do on the vehicle, a few minor blemishes. There is actually a small dent in this door just there low down. You may be able to see it. It's pretty discreet, but we are quite fussy, so we do want it to be all up together. Tyres, as you might be able to see, all in really lovely order. We do inspect tyres. They have to have a minimum of 3mm tread depth on them, the same as an RAC inspection. Obviously they get changed if they're anything below that. We also inspect brakes and things like that. I mean, the whole vehicle gets thoroughly inspected, but just so you're aware that we do check all the wearable items and replace them if necessary. You can see here all the paintwork's in really good order, and even there's no sort of scratching on the plate on the bumper, which in sort of practical family vehicles you do often see wear in those sorts of places, so it's nice to see that it's not present in this one. And as we keep going around, you can see all the paintwork's in really lovely condition. That dent on the door is the only real blemish, and there's a few marks just to the edges of the wheels. This is probably the worst one, and you can see actually it's really rather minor, but we'll have that rectified as well. And yeah, that sort of completes the exterior walk around, and I'll go inside the vehicle next. The driver's seat is always the seat that gets the most wear, but you can see really this is in very good order for an 8-year-old vehicle, and there's really precious little signs of wear on it. Just maybe a little bit on the seat bolster, that's to be expected, and in really good order overall. No scratches or marks to the center console, which is good, as this is often where you see marks from jewelry, watch straps, things like that. But there's no marks there, which is really nice to see. And the passenger seat in just lovely condition. Through there, I'll just go into the rear of the vehicle. Much the same story in here. Actually, the leather is in simple fabulous condition. Although these vehicles are often family cars, I wouldn't suggest this has been one. Usually in a family car you might see dimples in the leather created from child seats. There's no evidence of that there, and the rear of the front seats is in good order. No signs of being kicked or anything like that, so either they didn't have a family or they had extraordinarily well behaved children, which is always great. And obviously you've got little bonuses in the back, armrest and cup holders for passengers. And just to cover the dash area, all in really nice order, no sort of marks, scratches, tears, anything like that. So you can see it's got navigation, which is good to see. This bar here, that is for park distance control as well, so you get a light bar if you get close to anything. There is one on the rear as well. Fantastic thing about this is the seats, which not only are heated but also have ventilation function as well, which just basically there's fans in the back and it brings through air to the front and cools it. Particularly nice on hot days obviously, and also if your vehicle's been in the sun, takes the edge off the hot leather. Brilliant. And the normal controls you find in these, this is an off-road mode and a hill descent mode. Probably won't often find yourself doing that, but it's nice to know that the vehicle can do. Obviously we've got cruise control there with speed limiter, and there is obviously the exact mileage, and obviously you can see no warning lights present beyond the handbrake light and the fact I'm not wearing a seatbelt. And other than that, it's got paddle shift for if you want to change gears manually, and then here we can see folding mirrors. It's got a power tailgate as well, and electric seats. So all the good adjustment is there. Fantastic. Well, thank you for watching the video. I hope you like it, and I look forward to hearing from you some more.